In this video, I would like to present different types of wound dressings. In addition to the traditional ones, there are also modern and particularly efficient dressings nowadays. Therefore, you should ask your doctor about the optimum dressing for the wound of your relative.
In general, a distinction is made between dry and moist wound care. Dry wound care means covering the wound with a dry dressing. It absorbs blood and wound fluid, the so-called exudate, and protects against contamination and mechanical injuries. Compresses. Probably the best-known dry wound dressing is the gauze compress. It can be fixed with a fixation bandage and fixation tape or plaster. A tip: if a compression bandage is to be added, only apply the fixation bandage loosely. A self-adhesive wound dressing with a wound pad consists of soft outer material and a dry, net-like wound contact layer that quickly conducts fluid into the wound and prevents the wound and dressing from sticking together. These compresses, impregnated with an active, substance-free, neutral ointment compound, do actually belong to dry wound care. They serve as an intermediate layer so that the dressing does not stick to the wound. An overlying compress ensures the absorption of excess exudate. Both pads are fixed together with an elastic bandage. Moist wound care. Moist wound care, as the name suggests, creates a moist wound climate, which has been proven to promote healing. At the same time, excess exudate is absorbed, both wound and wound environment are protected. Foam dressings with a hydrogel layer primarily provide a moist wound climate that promotes healing. They are also available with a self-adhesive edge for fixation, so that no dressing is required for fixing. Super absorbent and silicone wound dressings. These products are highly absorbent, safely trapping the absorbed wound exudate and preventing leakage. Even when used under a compression bandage. Thanks to the silicone coating, the pad does not stick to the wound. It only adheres softly to the skin and can be gently removed. Dressings with rinsing absorption effect. This unique dressing type releases a sterile Ringer's solution into the wound for 3 days. At the same time, exudate is continuously absorbed and retained in the wound dressing. This rinsing absorption effect results in a long-lasting cleansing effect. The fixing is done, for example, with a transparent foil bandage. Tips for fastening. If dressing changes are rare, self-adhesive wound dressings are a good choice. On the other hand, if the dressing is changed frequently, a wound dressing with a fixing bandage and, if necessary, a flexible tubular bandage that adapts to the contours of the body is recommended for additional support.
Thank you for your attention.